On a day when PM Modi held bilateral talks with Russian President Putin on the sidelines of the SCO summit, Trump launched a fresh set of threats to India. Taking to Truth Social, U.S. President Donald Trump called the India-U.S. trade relationship a totally one-sided relationship. In his long post, Trump said the U.S. does very little business with India and claimed that U.S. businesses are unable to sell into India. He also went on to describe the situation as a one-sided disaster, clearly referencing India and warned, "It's getting late." The post read, "What few people understand is that we do very little business with India, but they do a tremendous amount of business with us. In other words, they sell us massive amounts of goods, their biggest client, but we sell them very little. Until now, it's a totally one-sided relationship, and it has been for many decades. The reason is that India has charged us, until now, such high tariffs, the most of any country, that our businesses are unable to sell into India. It has been a totally one-sided disaster. Also, India buys most of its oil and military products from Russia, very little from the US. They have now offered to cut their tariffs to nothing, but it's getting late. They should have done so years ago. Just some simple facts for people to ponder." These sudden remarks come amid tensions between India and the US over Trumpian tariffs. The 50% tariffs on Indian goods, imposed by the Trump administration, came into force on August 27, following a notice from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Trump and his aides, who labeled India Maharaja of tariffs, cited the trade deficit and India's continued purchases of Russian oil as the reasons for the move. Debunking Trump's assumption, research by a Kiev-based oil market analytics firm showed that India is the largest supplier of fuel to Ukraine. But Trump appears not to keep up with the latest news, or may selectively follow only news that flatters him. It seems he's irked by India's powerful presence at the SCO summit, backed by Russia and China. Now, what will Trump's next move toward India be? Will more tariffs come India's way?